and off we go from South Bend on this Saturday night. And Tyree will let it go. Kyren Williams awaits, the junior from Dublin, Ireland. Ben Kiernan, who got run into as he was rolling out for that rugby kick. Williams took it on a bounce. Has a lot of open space here. He's going to pick up a block. Remember, a flag is down as Williams comes down the sideline and gets pushed out at the 40-yard line when you're making a quarterback change. This time Buckner pulls it, keeps it, tries to get to the edge, and Buckner with a stiff arm out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Second and goal, Buckner, the quarterback for Notre Dame. He will whip it out, and it's a walk-in touchdown for Avery Davis.
So this is what Tyler Buckner does for you. Look at what just his presence in the backfield does to this defender. That defender is frozen, thinking that, oh, Buckner's in the game, it's going to be a run. So he aborts his responsibility of walking out over the receiver, Avery Davis. Easy touchdown for the Irish. They've got two blockers to block two defenders.
3rd and 7.
Looks like you've got Downs, man-to-man, right here.
Howell going 2 downs. Able to bring it in. Downs inside the 10. He'll be down at the 5-yard line. The big play offense hits for 42.
So Josh Downs is here. Morales is here. Watch him rub the nickel as he runs his route. Actually makes a collision, which should have been pass interference, but that's what springs Josh Downs free and gives him the separation on that route. A good rub concept, but obviously you can't make contact with the DB.
And Ty Chandler runs it in around the right side from 3 yards out. And North Carolina is an extra point away from a tie game. 2nd and goal, and Chandler uses his speed to the pylon. Yep, crosses the plane before the foot comes down. 2nd and 8. Avery Davis again, good move in space, and another. Davis still goes to the 30-yard line. 20 and a first down for the graduate student from Cedar Hill, Texas.
A really, really poor coverage concept by North Carolina. The nickel is responsible for that flat area. He also has some run responsibilities, so any type of play fake is going to freeze him.
Well, he had a good run, as we were talking about earlier at Tennessee, and you see the numbers there, 5th in school history in all-purpose yards. And there was an opening here. Javonte Williams, Michael Carter, who are both in the NFL with the Broncos and Jets, respectively. You know there are yards to get in this offense. And in the air, too, Bryson Nesbitt, rarely used freshman tight end, comes in, and with a nice gain out to the 35. Since Mack Brown has gotten here, they are gone, and some younger players now filling those roles. Howell at a double clutch. Downs able to get it on time. Got a terrific block, and another one downfield. Downs down the sideline. Inside the 10 will be 1st and goal for North Carolina.
So they might be looking to bracket. I'm sure they're going to try to double Josh Downs.
From the 11, pressure, and Howell is sacked. Foskey with the penetration, along with Justin Ademilola and Jason Ademilola. They get back to Howell and bring him down. They'll set up a field goal.
Watch Foskey right here on the edge. Just beats him with speed. Great get off, power. We've seen that so many times this year, especially in critical situations, 3rd downs. He just pins those ears back and go gets the quarterback.
Ademilola was getting there too. 2nd and 8. Shot in the middle of the field for Michael Mayer. Across midfield, fighting through Carolina tacklers to the 43-yard line. Big catch and run from Mayer, and a gain of 30.
So here's Michael Mayer, but what really makes this play is watch this safety having to defend this big box fade right here. That's where Jack Cohn's eyes go. It pulls the safety out, opens up the middle of the field for Michael Mayer. Try to get points, try to score a touchdown with very little time left.
On 1st down, here is Cohn with a back shoulder shot to Austin. Got it in, got a foot down. It's a touchdown. He beat Don Chapman. Let's check if he's in. Getting possession as those feet were coming down. He got one down quick. Question is, was it before the one that was out of bounds? Yep, he got it in. Job by Austin, keeping that Right foot up in the air, got the left one down.
Really nice adjustment there.
Downs will get a breather. He's got 45 yards after the catch tonight. He's over 100 overall, and Chandler's off to the races. Ty Chandler, chased by Brown, will not be caught. Touchdown, North Carolina. Ty Chandler puts the Tar Heels on top.
Really good job up front here by the Tar Heel offensive line. You know, they've struggled at times this year in pass protection, but run game has been really good. Watch the guard pull around, seal that block there. Running back does the rest, finds the hole, and then you usually have one man to beat. You're either going to juke him or you're going to beat him with speed. Ty Chandler was able to beat him with speed.
Exceptional blocking and another big play for North Carolina. They've had 3 of 30 or more. That was a 53-yard house call from the Tennessee transfer out of Nashville. Williams 10 carries, 41 yards. Cohen will throw it. It'll be brought in. There's a speedster on the edge. Lorenzo Styles Jr. down the sideline inside the 30. And the offense is cranking it up out of the locker room.
Big play for Notre Dame.
40 for Styles. Cohen with the pump. Second look wasn't open. Cohen takes off at the 10 to the 5. Jack Cohen runs it in. Notre Dame touchdown. In a flash.
I don't think either of us would have predicted this, Mike. We saw a design QB draw from Jack Cohen in the first half. Second half here, they're trying to get a screen pump, verticals. Jack Cohen feels the lane. He says, you know what, I can do this too. Watch this, guys. Really nice awareness by him. Man, grit and competitiveness too.
Yeah,
you gotta
right.
love that.
2nd and 10. It's Williams bouncing to the outside. Got a second block from Matt Salerno, the backup receiver, and to the 45-yard line. Salerno, who's only in because of the injuries, on the edge through a nice block to Spring Williams.
Look at the patience here by Kyren Williams. Nothing inside. We're going to bounce it. Hey, just go ahead and tell him who to block, too. Point him out. Avery Davis doing the dirty work.
On first down, Cohen throws it on the cross at Styles, the freshman, inside the 20-yard line to the 16 and a first down. Lance Taylor, the running back coach, just hanging out there for the moment with Kyren Williams. 2 backs in, they go Diggs over the top and in. Logan Diggs for the touchdown.
Good to see this young man here. He's been the bell cow in this drive, a lot of hard yards. Nice job up front this entire drive by the offensive line. Firing out. Give him that lane over the top to jump over. Really good drive by Notre Dame here. These last 2 to respond to that quick strike by UNC coming out at halftime.
Cross stepped up his play. Howell throwing, good catch on the run. Ty Chandler out of the backfield and into Notre Dame territory. First down, North Carolina.
A whole nother level of signaling in college football.
3rd and 2, they try the shot play downfield. It's wide open for the touchdown for Green. So they fake the screen, and Green streaks down the sideline. And Carolina uses the penalty on Notre Dame to walk it down the field and get back in it.
And so you saw Notre Dame try to do this as well. They're going to attempt to throw or disguise a screen here, to the outside most receiver. And then you run 2 verticals. You put the safety in a bind. He's got to cover one or the other. Quarterback's job. Go inside out. Nice read by Sam.
And Grayson Atkins adds the extra point. A lot of points here. Cohen gives to Kyren Williams. Reverses field. Eludes Fox. On the run, Williams. Highlight reel 1 by Williams. Down the sideline, Williams. Chased by Gebel. 20, 10. What a run! Touchdown! Spectacular run! Play of the year for the Irish. that guy went in the tent to his leg checked out about 15 minutes ago. Spectacular. Just spectacular.
I mean, look at the penetration here by North Carolina's D-line. They have him dead to rights. He comes around here. I mean, beautiful stiff arm. Watch this block here by Michael Mayer. He takes the corner off the screen. But then his speed, once he hits the sideline, you are not going to catch Kyren Williams.
Checks every box, doesn't he, Drew?
He absolutely does. And then it's just the playmaking ability like this. Breaking tackles, stiff-arming guys. Again, he is not the biggest guy, but pound for pound, one of the strongest, toughest, the biggest hearts. And then his celebration, watch the stiff arm here.
Tamon Fox, that's a guy who's got 24 sacks. He's got more sacks in his North Carolina days than Lawrence Taylor. There's
Great
the
job
Mayer
by Michael
downfield
Mayer.
block. You got it. On Tony Grimes, Tommy Reese, the offensive coordinator.
I think he's a little shocked. I think he's a little shocked.
Carolina tries to respond from the 25. It's Howell. He's going up top, and it's intercepted. DJ Brown's got it for the Irish. He's down at the 32-yard line. First big mistake of the game. First turnover of the game.
Little miscommunication here. It's an RPO. Josh Downs is at a seam. He starts to gain a little width, probably feeling the safety cheat over there. Sam Howell throws it on that angle. And unfortunately, that's not where Josh Downs ends up going. Really good job by DJ Brown. Following his eyes, reacting.
Brown's in for Hamilton, of course. Riley Mills, the sophomore, is the one who put on the pressure. And then the flag on Justin Olsen, half the distance. Gets the Irish to the 17-yard line. And in the hands of Avery Davis with two blockers ahead. Davis inside the 10, Davis inside the 5. And the Irish will have first and goal. 6 different Irish players hitting Howell there. Marked with the 31. Second and 13, flushed by White, chased by Botello, taking off. Howell up the numbers, inside the 10, and all the way home, Sam Howell with a touchdown run. What a fun player to watch. 31 on the run, and Carolina back within a score.
Yeah, you feel like the game is never out of hand when this guy's playing quarterback, because not only can he make plays down the field with his arm, but watch what he does here. Nice job by Notre Dame, down the field covering these verticals. Man, this guy gets outside the pocket, look out. And you see what the receivers and the tight ends do down the field too. They know this guy's a run threat. So the minute he gets outside the pocket, what's the receiver do? He immediately turns, goes and blocks the corner. You get that block, you get the running back down the field, blocking the safety.
We hit the 5-minute mark here in regulation. Williams around the edge again. Little dead leg staying in bounds as he gets right around the 30-yard line. 20 yards as he's closing in on a 200-yard rushing night.
You know, it's not like North Carolina doesn't have guys there to tackle. You know, you've got a corner blitz who misses the tackle. You've got other guys that are getting hands on him. And yet Kyren Williams continues to find ways to make guys miss, get the hard yards, fall forward.
They have not been the most dominating, the most beautiful performances. This team's just winning, and they keep winning, and they keep winning. And here we go to November, and they have put themselves in position to remain in the conversation for a New Year's Six bowl game, if not more. This pass is caught. It is short of the goal line. Time expires, and the Irish win 44-34.